we see the collaboration between the mastery of making great single malt Scotch whisky and the mastery of creating fantastic contemporary art in the shape of photography as being a very important part of our brand. We're effectively curating wonderful art projects, and the reason for this particular project was we see our brand as being the last word in luxury, so it was only natural then that we should use the world's most celebrated, most famous and best known luxury photographer, Miss Annie Leibovitz. So we sat down with Annie, and she very quickly came to a view that she would use the warmth and richness of the colours of our whisky to really show through in the way that she lit this fantastic project in a very warm, filmic way.
You know, the photographs are meant to represent a class and a maturity and a distinction that Macallan also has. It was an amazing experience to get to work with Annie. I was nervous about it to start with, you know, because it's Annie Leibovitz, but she made me feel incredibly comfortable, and I had the best time actually. But she has a way of just making you completely feel like you're falling off the back of a log, so it was a great experience. It's kind of an honour to be the subject in an Annie Leibovitz shoot, so you know, I feel very proud to be involved in it. I'm actually from a town called Elgin, which is literally about 4 miles from Macallan Distillery. I actually worked, when I was a young man, I worked at the Macallan Distillery, ironically, but I was the guy who swept the floor, you know. So I was like the lowest guy at Macallan. So it's kind of ironic, but feels quite fitting to be now representing Macallan whisky.
Annie was very keen to pick some locations that told a very strong narrative, so the project is about her shooting him on a shoot. So she chose a place called Rokeby, which is the ancestral home of the Astor family, once the richest family in the world. And also there's a great link because she shot him in a library which was built to replicate the library of Sir Walter Scott, the famous Scottish author, at his home Abbotsford in Scotland. So there's a very nice Scottish link through there. And the shot that was taken there has him looking very complex, contemplative, very reflective. The final shot is a wonderful panorama shot on top of a building called Tudor City, which is the world's first residential skyscraper. In Manhattan, it overlooks a very iconic Chrysler building, and it shows Kevin McKidd, strong, powerful, confident guy, with his glass of Macallan looking out over the horizon. So it's been a beautiful project, bringing together the mastery of single malt, the mastery of the world's greatest photographer, Annie Leibovitz, and we're really excited about the results.